Okay, Rhea, watch me climb this tree.
Oh, I'm watching all right. Wearing for the moment your foot slips so I can laugh before catching you. Though if you bruise that pretty face of yours, we'll have to postpone our plans tonight. Keep testing me, Greg.
Ah! Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I decorate my world of Skyrim. I use Decorator Helper and Settlement Builder. Settlement Builder to bring in the objects, and Decorator Helper to move them around a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you my my Lakeview Manor here. If you're familiar with this area, you'll notice there's a difference of what it normally looks like here. What I did was I just added some objects to the pathway, defined the pathway a little bit more because the pathway was kind of like kind of hard to find actually. It was kind of underwhelming. So I added some objects, some trees, this brick pathway. So let's go ahead and take a look. You see all the trees that I added near the pond, the dock, the lanterns. Whoa, a little bit of a crab infestation. Get out of here. Got to deal with that later, I guess. Alright. Yeah, you don't want a crab infestation. There's a dead one right there. He dead. But as you can see, you can, with adding some objects, you can really make Skyrim yours. It's incredible. You spend hours doing it too. Oh, before I forget, there's a new mod that just came out. It's called VR Climb. It has nothing to do with what I was showing you, but I'm just so excited about it because I need to get a chance to test it out. I just played around a little bit with it. Check this out. I'm trying to climb a freaking tree. Huh? Look at this. Anyway. Can't wait to get a chance to mess around with that. But moving on here. So there's my Lakeview Manor. Banners. I got those through Settlement Builder and set up the height with Decorator Helper. You can do it through Settlement Builder too, but it's really hard. I think it's really hard. It's just easier to do it through with Decorator Helper after you bring in an object from Settlement Builder. All right, so let's go in. Hey, honey, I'm home. Okay, Lakeview Manor. There's my guard bird right there. Everything under control? Okay. So, as you can see, this isn't regular Lakeview Manor here. The normal Lakeview Manor. You can see I added a lot of objects and kind of made it, personalize it to my own taste. And it's all through Decorator Helper and Settlement Builder. There's a few. Well, you're not Rhea. Who are you? Shh, don't tell. Red guard, though. Deal with you later. Back room. Storage room. That's where I keep all my stolen junk. just jump upstairs real quick. I'll show you that, and then we'll get into I'll get into showing you how to use those mods. Is he upstairs? What I'll do is I'll do my best to link all the mods that I use for Lakeview Manor in the description, in case you're interested in doing something like this. All right, let's head outside. Okay, so now that we're outside, I'll go ahead and show you a little about Settlement Builder and Decorator Helper. All right, so since we're outside, let's add some trees or something. Okay, so what you want to do first is, after you have those mods installed, of course, go to Magic. Alright, and select Creative Crafting. Once you launch that, you'll have all your different categories here. Alright, so since I'm going to do some landscaping, I'm going to hit Landscape, and from this menu, I'm going to go down and find some pine trees. A lot of objects here. Alright, that's trees. Okay. Alright, done. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed those trees. So then I'm gonna go to items this time. And from the item list, you wanna go all the way down to miscellaneous, and there you'll see our trees that we added. Alright, so I'm going to add small pine first. And voila, puts our pine tree in. Alright, so you have your pine tree, and just say you don't like where it is, you want to move it around a little bit. Two ways to do it. This way is through Settlement Builder, where it says Admire Tree Sapling. You just hit A, and then you can position it from there. Don't select move, because if you do, you'll be sorry. What will happen is your tree will sink into the ground, disappear. There'll be this weird blue spear. I guess this might happen just for VR. I don't know, but it doesn't work in VR. Just go to position. You go to position. This way you can adjust the height, Y-axis, X-axis. I'm not going to move it that way. So if you don't have to move something a far distance, it's probably the easiest way to do it. But if you want to move something kind of far, you go to Magic, and we're going to find Decorator Helper. Alright. Alright, from Decorator Helper, from there, what you want to do is you want to launch it. You're going to hit your left grip button. Alright, and then if I want to select a tree, I got to hit crouch. And then to position the cube around, you're going to hold the trigger down, right? And then you can move backward and forward on your thumbstick. And also, you're going to position with your head movement. So if I move my head to the left, or I move my head to the right, it moves the cube. Same thing, up and down, same thing. So I'm going to select this tree here. So it's a little tricky sometimes. You have to move the cube around up and down until it finds it. And once it does, you're going to hit the grip button again, and then you can move the tree around. So if you want to move a far distance, it's a lot easier than trying to do it through a settlement builder. Alright, so just say I'm happy where this tree is placed. I'm just going to hit the grip button one more time. And hit done. And it's done. Alright, so that's pretty much in a nutshell how to do settlement builder and decorator helper. Pretty easy. You know what? I'll add one more object. I'll put something crazy out here. Alright. Back to magic. The crafting catalog. Furniture. Grain mill? Yeah, why not? Go into my items again. There's a grain mill. Alright, so if I was just going to move it through Settlement Builder, you just go highlight it, hit A, go to Position. Another good idea too is before you add any objects, do a save, because it just makes things easier. Every time you go to add an object, hit save, or every time you make a change. Say if I'm in if I was in Lakeview Manor and I successfully moved an object and I was going to add another one. Well, if you don't hit save in between your saves, if you make a mistake, then you're kind of screwed. You have to start all over from your last save. So after you make any changes, after a few changes, save. After a few changes, save, because that'll save you a lot of headaches, because it sucks starting all over again. Alright, so I'm going to go to the y-axis and do -30. See how it's a lot slower to move it this way? But if you're only going to move it small distances, this is fine. Alright. So pretty much that's it. So again, you can go into your player home and then add different furniture just the same way. It just takes a little practice to move things around, that's all. Alright, so I'm going to teleport over to Whiterun here. And I'll show you. I added some trees over there. Where do I want to go? Yeah, let's go here. And you know, for those of us that are familiar with Whiterun, you'll notice right away how different this looks. Trees make a lot of difference because you know a lot of areas are bare. I like to add them by the roadways because it also kind of blocks the pop-up, like the terrain popping up, rendering, so you don't notice as much. So that's why I like put it in roadways. But see all the trees? These trees weren't there before. Let me spin it around here. Yeah, so there's a lot you can do. You can make your Skyrim world a lot better.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order.
Stop telling tales.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's it. Hope you found this video informative. Now get out there and go and decorate your Skyrim. See y'all later.